Alrighty, today is Friday, December 12th. We came out with a nice win today in the AM. Took a short. I'm sorry, we took a long, probably the only long valid in all of AM during the AM session. But let us get right into it. So, uh, bro, what? If it? What just happened? No! Let my mark out, bro. Oh wait, it's because I'm on. Here we go. Okay, we're good. All right. So basically, starting out this session, um, personally, when I was looking at it, I thought uh, we were looking pretty bearish. The reason I say that is because if we look at the higher time frame, actually, if we looked at the daily, for instance, we had an SMT with ES. I don't know if ES is going to be on the replay, bud. Oh, it is. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, so with let's see, with that candle, that's not ES. Okay, so this candle, we can see we've taken out this high up here on ES with the daily. So we have this huge SMT, right? Coming into the session today. Right, huge SMT. If we go down to the 4-hour, we also end up having an SMT on the 4-hour chart, which we could see here. Just another SMT, right? And we were delivering lower, right? Trending lower on the hourly. We were creating a 1-hour gap right here, which we were tapping back into. Also creating a 15-minute above. So initially thinking 15-minute gap is what this marked out. Initially I'm thinking we're bearish because of all that, right? Because the SMTs were trending lower. But Jack had a live stream today. He was thinking bullish for the reason that we had this new day opening gap, which basically means, so you can see down here with the time, if I could show it, like right by my cursor, 6:45 on Thursday, and then there's a time skip. It's like an hour and 15 skip, because it's like the new day, so there's no trading in that hour, and then the new day starts. But price dumped, and it creates this gap, and the gap is usually always wanting to get filled. So he felt that it was such a strong draw on liquidity that we were going to come up and take this out today. So, either way, let's see, we're at the right time, right? Yeah. Okay. So either way, we're looking, and right away we're thinking we have all this. Let me get rid of this because this is for the trade. We have this LR all the way down here, and what LR is, if you don't know, is low resistance liquidity. And the way that works is you can basically see we have a low, and then we continuously trend up, creating lows in the process, but these lows have never been taken out, right? So, what does that mean? If these lows haven't been taken out, and there's a bunch of them, that means price at some point is going to need to take out all these lows, and it's going to kill. It's just going to start making that move down. And we can already see this move already starting to happen. And we can actually see at market open, which we really liked, was an instant reaction to this LRLR getting taken out. So basically, the LRLR gets taken out. There's a 1-hour low, which I have marked out. This was a 1-hour low. We end up taking out the 1-hour low. So now we're thinking this is probably going to be a reversal. We have LRLR we just took out. We have an SMT, which was, if I go to ES, if it lets me go to ES. ES did, oh wait, it did, wait. Did I mark out the wrong thing? Oh, no, we're chilling. ES did not take it out, as you can see right here. This low was never taken out on ES. So we have clear SMT here, right? So what does that mean? Clear SMT, we're hitting 1-hour gap, great price rejection. And we have a clear 1-minute gap right here, which is looking beautiful. Next candle, we end up inversing. Now, we didn't take it on this inverse because this was at 931, which was a little too close to open for us. But as you can see, we actually get a second close on it, which is what we end up taking. We end up taking the second close. My fill was like a little bit lower, but we end up taking on the second close. Two things here. One, our targets were these highs to get to this unfilled 15. Another reason being we have LR actually up here. We have these highs that got created on the way down that haven't been taken out yet. And we're thinking we're definitely going to be taking this out on the way. So we had our break even at where I have the trail part. But the way we took this trade was we were trailing it. So if I go through the minute, you see price was pretty... Okay, so once we start getting this move up, we decided to go break even, and then if you don't know what trailing is basically when you have your let's say like this line is like where my my stop loss is. Like stop loss was down here. We move it to where I entered to make it break even, and now when we're trailing, so on this next candle, like during the seconds, we were break even. Once we hit the spot, we trailed. So we brought our stop loss actually up. So if it ever came back down, we just get out with profit. I think there's one more candle where we pushed up. No. Okay. So basically, we took our trailing right here. Once price got up here by this wick, we moved our stop here, and then it got us out pretty much immediately. And then you could actually see we end up just dumping after this. So really good trade. We ended up winning. I think I made like, if we think of the RR, I think the RR was about, it was definitely less than 1, because I wouldn't think it would be like 40, like something like that. So it was 0.82, which is fine, because we were trailing, and it was we were targeting like 50 points. With the trailing, kind of specific with this trade, just because it was a lot of points. If you don't understand it, don't worry about it. The main thing is just, if you feel like price is too choppy or you're reaching too high of a goal, you could just start trailing your TP, so you're at least making money on the trade, because you could see here we just dumped after. So we didn't just go break even, we actually ended up making money. I'm trying to think. The trade, why we took it again, we hit a 1 hour low. We had an SMT form on it. We had no internal sweep, so we didn't like re-sweep a low when we had the trade, which is fine because we had this SMT with this, you could say like external, the 1 hour low. Clear LR above, but more importantly, we had an unfilled 15-minute gap, which was a target. And then we had opening day gap, which we wanted to come up and take out. We wanted to take out this Asia highs, we wanted to take out the London highs. So a lot of highs that we needed to be taken out of. Now, if you were bearish on the day, like I thought originally, and again, why I thought that was because SMTs with the daily chart and SMTs with the 4 hour chart, a really nice play that PB Blake and Patty took was, you have this, let me just get rid of all my other stuff so this isn't like in the way. A really nice short, if I could, stepping dumb, was, there's a 5-minute gap right here with a little 5-minute internal high, and what you can see is off open, you can see we actually trace back up. We take out this internal 5-minute high with the 5-minute gap, like respecting it. We end up creating an SMT, if I could find, oh wait, because I'm on the 1 minute, this is probably harder. This was a candle, the 920 candle, that we swept out on MNQ, but not on ES. So an internal SMT this time, which this is money. Like, if you want to know how SMTs work, if you can find an SMT on the higher time frame chart, so like 50-minute, 30-minute, and higher, and on the lower time frame, so like the 5-minute or lower, or just like closer to your entry, I should say. Like SMTs close to your entry like this is so good. They're such good SMTs because you could see here we say, okay, if you want to take the highest time frame inverse, there was no 3 minute, so you would take this 2 minute right here, and you would just short off of, I'm pretty sure it closed like right here. Yeah. This you could do whatever. You could put at the top, you know, go 1-to-1, right? And this thing like smashes instantly and literally just bled off the rest of the day. So, if you were really biased on the bearish and didn't want to take a bullish trade, that was your bearish trade. That was your short that you should have taken. The bullish trade or the long was also very valid, but 2 trades there, and yeah, we came out on top of the win.